Alright, YouTube, Shadow King Yanzu again. So, I was kind of gonna hold off on the uh, Dragon Ball news because I was still waiting for the people to translate the Dragon Ball Z Kai episodes for the latest episodes of Boo Saga for English. But so far they haven't done it. Even though even though some of the episodes are I think, up to Super Boo fighting Gotenks. So yeah, I think they're up to that now. And the last English sub version we had was when uh, Majin Buu separated himself into Good Boo and Evil Boo. So we're quite a few episodes behind. But I feel it is only fair that I give you my thoughts on some of the news that concerning Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. So I might as well do that. Now, there are going to be some good news and some bad news. Too. Um, let's try to get the bad news stuff out of the way. So now, this is all relative, at least speaking. Some of you might consider this good news, while I personally consider it bad. Um, let's start off with um, as one thing that we got was that was about more info about transformation. Uh, Saiyans will naturally get their transformations with Super Saiyan and past that, but they are not going to get Super Saiyan 3. I personally forgot the reason why they did that, um, but you're only going to get Super Saiyan 1 and 2, and only Goku can do, Goku and Gotenks can do Super Saiyan 3, and only Goku can do Super Saiyan God. So, yeah. And if you think that's bad, it gets worse for the other races. You don't get a transformation per se for the other races. What you get is like a different aura change. Uh, so it's more like an unlocked power than a transformation. So the Majin race won't be able to transform into forms like Kid Buu or Super Buu. The Frieza race won't be able to transform into any of Frieza's forms, though you can modify your character to kind of look like them if you do it right. Though honestly, I thought at least one of them would get a 100% form. But the humans, well, they got nothing. Uh, so it really wasn't a big loss for the humans on their half. So the reason why they said they didn't want transformations for the other races was because they want to keep it all in real time, and transformations actually require a cutscene except for the Super Saiyans. Uh, so yeah, that might actually be a bad thing because that might actually put more interest in the Super Saiyans since they're going to be the only ones that are going to have an actual transformation. Uh, but what have you. Uh, Now we also got confirmation that we're getting more GT characters uh, with Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, we already know I'm not a big fan of GT. I would have preferred that they had no GT stuff in it. So let's just move on from that. We did get our first official look of Demigra, who's supposed to be the big uh, villain besides Toa and Mira. He's their superior, and he's described as the demon god. And he looks rather interesting. I can't wait to see him in action, though. You can go Google a picture of him if you want to see it. We also got some videos showing off some gameplay with Goku, Super Saiyan 3 fighting Kid Buu, uh, Super Saiyan Future Trunks fighting Android 18 and Nappa fighting Piccolo. And they all felt very different in their combos. They all played to their various styles. Goku was all fast and um, powerful. Some of his moves are kind of reminiscent of Liu Kang from the Mortal Kombat games. Trunks' fighting styles played more by his sword, so he has his own feel to it. And Nappa's attacks feel slightly slow, but you can sense there's a lot of power put behind it. So yeah, I really do like that each character is going to feel different. And let's see what else. We also got some news about the different gameplay modes of the game. There's the Time Patrol campaign, which is the single player missions where you'll be doing the main story. Then there's the parallel quest where you'll be doing different side missions with your friends, from 1-on-1, 2-2, and 3-on-3. So yeah, you can either play against the computer or your friends, what have you. There was also the training part where you'll be able to pick your mentors to help you learn some of their moves. But you'll have to level up to get certain characters. Like if you want Beerus, you're gonna have to level up really high before you can train under him. And let's see what else. There was also something about a world tournament version, but there's not a lot of detail on it. They said they'll have that later. And there's also the Toki Toki menu. Selection, where it's basically your main hub, and you can just buy stuff to equip for you. And we also had a little bit of an interview that showed how in the story things are going to play out with Toy Mirror interfering with the timeline. And they showed the fight of Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz, and right at the point where Gohan got angry and got a huge power boost enough to be stronger than Raditz and tackled him and damaged him. But instead, Toy Mirror interfered in the timeline and made it that Raditz dodged the attack and nearly kills Gohan, and you have to fix it by helping Goku and Piccolo kill Raditz. So, oh no, yeah, this is pretty nice stuff. With the personal exception of the GT stuff and the universal exception of only Saiyans will be able to transform, while the other is just get more like a unlocked potential power thing. So yeah, there are some disappointing parts, but there's also some really good things about this game. So still gonna check it out and buy it. And I'll try to be more timely with these updates. So I'll catch you guys later.